The world is filled with places beyond our imagination, places that haunt those brave enough to step foot in them. Dare you visit one? Here are 7 of the most terrifying houses you'll never forget. Number 1. Amityville House, New York, United States. The Amityville House, located in Long Island, New York, became infamous after the horrific events of November 13, 1974, when Ronald DeFeo Jr. murdered 6 members of his family in their sleep. Armed with a rifle, DeFeo killed his parents and 4 siblings in a brutal act that shocked the nation. The tragedy cast a dark shadow over the Dutch colonial house at 112 Ocean Avenue, setting the stage for its reputation as a site of supernatural terror. The murders drew widespread media attention, and the house soon became synonymous with horror. To this day, the DeFeo killings remain a chilling chapter in true crime history. In December 1975, George and Kathy Lutz, along with their 3 children, moved into the Amityville house, purchasing it at a low price due to its grim history. Almost immediately, the family claimed to experience disturbing paranormal phenomena. They reported hearing disembodied voices, encountering foul odors with no apparent source, and witnessing objects moving on their own. The Lutzes described feelings of oppression, cold spots throughout the house, and even alleged sightings of ghostly apparitions. After just 28 days, the family fled, claiming the house was possessed by malevolent forces. The Lutz family's experiences inspired the Amityville Horror, a 1977 book by Jay Anson that detailed their alleged encounters with the supernatural. The book's success led to a 1979 film of the same name, which cemented the house's status as one of America's most haunted locations. Subsequent adaptations and sequels further embedded the Amityville story in popular culture, blending fact and fiction. While skeptics argue the Lutzes exaggerated or fabricated their story for profit, believers point to the house's tragic past as evidence of lingering spiritual unrest. The book and films continue to captivate audiences, fueling fascination with the property. Over the years, paranormal investigators, journalists, and curious visitors have explored the Amityville house, reporting their own unsettling experiences. Common accounts include unexplained noises such as footsteps or banging, and intense feelings of dread upon entering the property. Some claim to have felt cold spots or seen shadowy figures, particularly in the upstairs bedrooms where the DeFeo murders occurred. Though the house has changed hands multiple times and undergone renovations, including alterations to its iconic quarter-moon windows, its reputation as a haunted site persists. The property remains a private residence, off-limits to the public, but its mystique draws ghost hunters and thrill-seekers. The Amityville house's legacy endures as a cultural phenomenon, sparking debates between skeptics and believers about the nature of its hauntings. While some attribute the reported phenomena to psychological trauma or media sensationalism, others insist the house harbors dark energies tied to the 1974 tragedy. The story has spawned countless documentaries, podcasts, and books exploring both the murders and the alleged paranormal activity. Despite controversies over its authenticity, the Amityville house remains a powerful symbol of horror, its chilling tale etched into the public imagination through decades of retellings. Number 2. The Myrtles Plantation, Louisiana, United States. The Myrtles Plantation in St. Francisville, Louisiana, is widely regarded as one of America's most haunted houses, steeped in a grim history that fuels its supernatural reputation. Built in 1796 by General David Bradford, the plantation is said to rest atop an ancient Native American burial ground, a detail that some believe stirs restless spirits. The property's dark past includes the tragic deaths of enslaved individuals and other residents, with at least 10 documented murders or suspicious deaths linked to the site. This grim legacy has made the plantation a focal point for paranormal activity, attracting ghost hunters and curious visitors. Now operating as a bed and breakfast, it offers a unique blend of southern charm and eerie encounters. One of the most famous spectral residents of the Myrtles is Chloe, a former enslaved woman whose ghost is frequently reported by guests and staff. According to legend, Chloe was involved in a tragic incident involving betrayal and murder, possibly poisoning members of the household, which led to her own demise. Her apparition, often described as wearing a green headscarf, is said to wander the grounds and appear in photographs taken by unsuspecting visitors. The story of Chloe, though debated for historical accuracy, has become a central part of the plantation's haunted lore. Her presence adds a chilling human element to the site's ghostly reputation. Visitors to the Myrtles Plantation frequently report unsettling experiences that reinforce its status as a paranormal hotspot. Common accounts include hearing disembodied footsteps echoing through the halls, particularly at night, and seeing shadowy figures moving in peripheral vision. Many guests describe an oppressive atmosphere, as if an unseen presence is watching or weighing on them. Some have reported objects moving inexplicably or hearing faint whispers and cries, especially in the plantation's older rooms. These phenomena have been documented by paranormal investigators, who often use the site as a testing ground for their equipment. The plantation's history is further darkened by tales of other tragedies, including the murder of William Winter, a former owner, who was shot on the front porch in 1871. His ghost is said to linger, with some claiming to hear his dying footsteps climbing the stairs. Additional stories involve the spirits of children who died on the property and enslaved individuals who suffered under brutal conditions. These tales, combined with the plantation's eerie ambience, create a palpable sense of unease for visitors. The Myrtle's reputation is amplified by its appearances in books, TV shows, and paranormal documentaries, which explore its haunted history. Today, the Myrtle's plantation operates as a bed and breakfast and historical site, drawing paranormal enthusiasts and history buffs alike. Guests can take guided tours, including nighttime mystery tours, that delve into the plantation's ghostly tales. Many who stay overnight report strange occurrences, such as mirrors showing fleeting images or beds feeling inexplicably heavy. Despite skepticism about some of the stories, the plantation's allure lies in its blend of documented history and supernatural mystery. For those seeking a brush with the otherworldly, the Myrtles remains a must-visit destination in the heart of Louisiana. Number 3. Winchester Mystery House, California, United States. The Winchester Mystery House in San Jose, California, is an architectural marvel born from the tormented mind of Sarah Winchester, widow of William Wirt Winchester, heir to the Winchester Repeating Arms Company. After her husband's death in 1881, Sarah inherited a vast fortune but was consumed by guilt and fear, believing the spirits of those killed by Winchester rifles sought vengeance. A spiritualist medium reportedly advised her to build a house without ceasing construction to confuse or appease these restless spirits. Beginning in 1884, Sarah embarked on a relentless building project that continued until her death in 1922. The result is a sprawling, eccentric mansion that stands as one of America's most enigmatic landmarks. The house's bizarre design is its defining feature, a labyrinth of architectural oddities intended to thwart malevolent spirits. Staircases ascend to ceilings with no destination, doors open to blank walls or perilous drops, and corridors twist into disorienting mazes. The mansion boasts over 160 rooms, 10,000 windows, 47 fireplaces, and secret passages, many added during round-the-clock construction. Sarah's obsession with the number 13 is evident in details like 13-pane windows and staircases with 13 steps. These peculiarities, driven by her belief in supernatural forces, make the house a physical manifestation of her fear and grief. Sarah Winchester's motivations were deeply tied to her personal tragedies, including the loss of her infant daughter and husband. She believed the spirits of those killed by Winchester rifles, soldiers, outlaws, and civilians alike, haunted her, demanding atonement. Continuous construction, she thought, would either placate these spirits or make it impossible for them to find her. Workers reported Sarah holding seances to consult with spirits, who allegedly guided the mansion's chaotic design. While some question the extent of her paranormal beliefs, her relentless building suggests a woman driven by a profound sense of dread and duty. Today, the Winchester Mystery House is a popular tourist attraction, drawing visitors eager to explore its strange corridors and uncover its ghostly tales. Guests often report eerie experiences such as sudden temperature drops, unexplained whispers, or feelings of being watched. Some claim to see shadowy figures or glimpse Sarah herself, wandering her creation. Paranormal investigators have documented anomalies, including electromagnetic disturbances and fleeting apparitions, adding to the house's mystique. Guided tours highlight both the architectural quirks and the supernatural lore, offering a glimpse into Sarah's haunted world. The legacy of the Winchester Mystery House extends beyond its physical structure, serving as a testament to human ingenuity shaped by fear and superstition. Its story has inspired books, films, and TV shows, cementing its place in American folklore. While skeptics argue the hauntings are exaggerated or psychological in nature, believers see the mansion as a vortex of spiritual energy tied to the Winchester legacy. Now meticulously preserved, the house invites visitors to ponder the line between paranoia and the paranormal. It remains a haunting monument to one woman's attempt to outwit the ghosts she believed pursued her. Number 4. Monte Cristo Homestead, New South Wales, Australia. The Monte Cristo Homestead, located in Junee, New South Wales, holds the ominous title of Australia's most haunted house, its history steeped in tragedy and suffering. Built in 1884 by Christopher William Crawley, the grand Victorian manor was a symbol of wealth, but its walls conceal a grim past. Stories of murders, accidents, and cruelty, particularly toward servants and workers, have left a dark imprint on the property. The homestead's sinister reputation grew after reports of paranormal activity emerged, making it a magnet for ghost hunters and thrill seekers. Today, it stands as a chilling testament to its troubled history, open for tours that delve into its eerie legacy. The homestead's dark tales include several tragic deaths that contribute to its haunted aura. Among them is the alleged murder of a caretaker, a maid who fell or was pushed from a balcony, and a child who died under mysterious circumstances. The Crawley family themselves faced misfortune, with tales of illness and untimely deaths adding to the property's grim lore. Stories of harsh treatment of servants and laborers, including a pregnant maid who reportedly took her own life, paint a picture of a household marked by cruelty. These events are believed to have left behind restless spirits, unable to find peace. Visitors to Monte Cristo frequently report unsettling experiences that bolster its reputation as a paranormal hotspot. Intense cold spots, even in warm weather, are a common phenomenon, often accompanied by feelings of unease or being watched. Many describe hearing disembodied cries, whispers, or footsteps echoing through empty rooms. The apparition of a woman in white, thought to be Mrs. Crawley or a tragic servant, is frequently sighted wandering the grounds or standing at windows. These encounters, combined with the homestead's oppressive atmosphere, leave many guests convinced of its supernatural inhabitants. Paranormal investigators have flocked to Monte Cristo, drawn by its rich history and consistent reports of unexplained phenomena. Equipment such as EMF meters and audio recorders often detect anomalies, including sudden spikes in electromagnetic fields and ghostly voices. Objects moving on their own, doors slamming shut, and lights flickering without explanation are among the documented occurrences. The homestead has been featured in numerous paranormal shows and documentaries, amplifying its global notoriety. Its owners, who still live on the property, embrace its haunted reputation, sharing stories of their own eerie experiences. Now a popular tourist destination, Monte Cristo Homestead offers guided day and night tours, allowing visitors to explore its haunted halls and hear tales of its spectral residents. Overnight stays are available for the particularly brave, with many reporting sleepless nights filled with strange noises and ghostly encounters. The homestead's blend of historical intrigue and paranormal activity draws curious visitors from around the world, eager to experience its chilling ambience. Despite skepticism about some of its stories, Monte Cristo remains a powerful symbol of Australia's haunted heritage, its legacy enduring through the shivers it inspires. Number 5. Château de Brissac, Loire Valley, France. Château de Brissac is a castle located in France and is known as one of the most haunted places in Europe. This castle has a long history filled with tragic stories, including murders that occurred within its walls. One of the most famous tales is the story of La Dame Verte, or the Green Lady, who is said to be the spirit of a wife murdered by her husband. In the 15th century, François de Brissac, the owner of the castle, discovered his wife having an affair with a young man. In rage and jealousy, he killed both of them, and according to legend, the spirit of the murdered woman still haunts the castle. She is recognized by her appearance in a green dress and often appears at night in several rooms of the castle, especially around the staircase area. The story of La Dame Verte has greatly influenced people's perceptions of this castle. Many visitors report seeing a figure of a woman dressed in green floating silently through the castle's corridors. In addition, some people also report strange sounds such as footsteps, doors opening on their own, or objects moving without cause. Brissac Castle is also famous for its magnificent and beautiful architecture, but this does not obscure the fact that the castle is also known for the dark atmosphere surrounding it. Some visitors who stay at the castle report experiencing terrifying nightmares or feeling something lurking over them in the night. Although the castle is now a tourist destination, many people feel uncomfortable being there. Paranormal investigators who have visited the castle report unexplained activities, such as sudden temperature changes and the sensation of being watched by invisible entities. As one of the most famous haunted castles in Europe, Château de Brissac remains an object of fascination for those interested in the supernatural world. Number 6. Ancient Ram in Gloucestershire, England. The ancient Ram Inn, located in Watton-under-Edge, Gloucestershire, is a storied structure dating back over 800 years, constructed in 1145 on what is believed to be an ancient pagan burial ground. This weathered timber-framed building, originally a lodging house, is steeped in a dark history that includes tales of occult practices, violent deaths, and supernatural disturbances. Its age and eerie ambience have earned it a reputation as one of the world's most haunted inns, drawing paranormal enthusiasts and investigators from across the globe. The inn's sinister aura is amplified by its creaking floors, dimly lit rooms, and a palpable sense of unease that pervades the property. Now a private residence, it remains a focal point for those seeking to uncover its chilling secrets. The inn's grim history is rooted in its alleged connection to occult rituals and tragic events. Local lore suggests the site was used for pagan ceremonies, possibly involving human sacrifice, long before the inn was built. Stories of a murdered child, a high priestess, and victims of witchcraft are said to contribute to the restless spirits that linger within its walls. The inn's former owner, John Humphreys, who lived there until his death in 2017, reported frequent encounters with malevolent entities, including a demonic presence believed to inhabit the bishop's room. These tales, combined with the building's ancient origins, create a haunting backdrop for its paranormal reputation. Visitors to the ancient Ram Inn frequently describe intense and unsettling experiences that reinforce its haunted status. Poltergeist activity, such as objects moving or being thrown, is commonly reported, alongside sudden temperature drops and oppressive energies that leave guests feeling drained or terrified. Many claim to have seen ghostly figures, including a spectral woman in the attic and shadowy monks roaming the corridors. The inn's most infamous room, the bishop's room, is said to be a hotspot for aggressive paranormal activity, with some guests fleeing in fear after encountering unseen forces. These accounts have made the inn a prime destination for paranormal research. Paranormal investigators have long been drawn to the ancient Ram Inn, using tools like EMF meters, thermal cameras, and voice recorders to document its supernatural phenomena. Evidence includes unexplained voices, orbs and photographs, and sudden equipment malfunctions, particularly in areas like the witch's room and the attic. The inn has been featured in numerous television shows such as Most Haunted, which showcased its terrifying atmosphere and eerie occurrences. Humphreys himself claimed to have been physically attacked by spirits, and many investigators report similar sensations of being pushed or touched. The inn's reputation as a paranormal vortex continues to grow, fueled by these chilling findings. Today, the ancient Ram Inn is a private property, no longer operating as a functioning inn, but it remains open for guided tours and paranormal investigations by appointment. Brave visitors can explore its shadowy rooms and hear tales of its haunted history, often experiencing strange phenomena firsthand. The inn's dilapidated state, with its sagging beams and peeling walls, only adds to its foreboding atmosphere. For ghost hunters and thrill seekers, the ancient Ram Inn offers a rare opportunity to confront the unknown in one of England's most haunted locations. Its enduring legacy as a site of supernatural terror ensures it remains a chilling chapter in the world's paranormal history. Number 7. Casa Loma, Toronto, Canada. Casa Loma, a majestic Gothic revival castle in Toronto, Canada, was built in 1914 by financier Sir Henry Pellet as a grand residence reflecting his wealth and ambition. This architectural masterpiece, with its towering spires and opulent interiors, served as Pellet's home until financial ruin forced him to abandon it in the 1920s. During World War II, the castle was used as a secret facility for sonar research, adding a layer of intrigue to its history. Today, its lavish halls and sprawling grounds are open to the public, but its beauty is overshadowed by tales of hauntings tied to its past residents and wartime activities. Casa Loma's blend of grandeur and mystery makes it one of Canada's most iconic and eerie landmarks. The castle's haunted reputation stems from reports of spectral figures linked to its former inhabitants. Visitors and staff frequently describe encounters with apparitions believed to be former servants, soldiers, or even Sir Henry Pellet himself. One commonly cited ghost is a lady in white, thought to be a maid who worked at the castle during its early years. Another recurring figure is a soldier, possibly connected to the castle's wartime use, seen patrolling the grounds. These spirits are said to linger due to unfinished business or the emotional weight of the castle's history, captivating those who visit. Paranormal activity at Casa Loma is marked by unsettling phenomena that unsettle even skeptical visitors. Guests often report hearing disembodied footsteps echoing through empty corridors, particularly in the castle's upper floors and underground tunnels. Doors have been seen opening and closing on their own, while cold spots, sudden, inexplicable chills, pervade certain rooms such as the library and Pellet's former study. Unexplained sounds, like whispers or distant laughter, add to the eerie atmosphere, creating a sense that the castle is alive with unseen presences. The castle's history fuels speculation about why spirits might linger. Sir Henry Pellet's fall from wealth and the loss of his beloved home may have left an emotional imprint, while the harsh working conditions for servants in the early 20th century could explain their restless spirits. The wartime activities, shrouded in secrecy, may have also contributed to the castle's supernatural energy, with soldiers or workers tied to its past unable to move on. These historical threads, combined with the castle's imposing architecture, create a fertile ground for paranormal tales that continue to grow with each visitor's experience. Now a popular tourist destination, Casa Loma hosts guided tours, events, and even escape room experiences, drawing thousands intrigued by its history and hauntings. Nighttime tours highlight the castle's ghostly lore, with guides sharing stories of spectral sightings and unexplained events. Visitors can explore its 98 rooms, secret passages, and towers, all while keeping an eye out for signs of the paranormal. Despite its elegance as a venue for weddings and film productions, Casa Loma's eerie reputation endures, making it a must-visit for those fascinated by the intersection of history and the supernatural. If you love this chilling tale, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell, so you never miss our dark, spine-tingling horror stories from every corner of the globe.